A 1-minute interpretation of on-chain data equipping you with the latest 24-hour global crypto dynamics. Bitcoin has not disappointed, reaching the strong resistance level of 72,000 once again. The volume of Bitcoin futures trading has shrunk by 50%, providing a healthier opportunity for Bitcoin. Hedge fund SkyBridge Capital is bullish on Bitcoin's future, with a dream of Bitcoin reaching 170,000 per coin. The rise of Web3 is threatening Hong Kong's traditional finance industry. Can crypto finance become Hong Kong's lifeline? Ripple is determined to venture into the stablecoin industry. Does Ripple have a hidden agenda? Burdened by regulatory pressure, can stablecoins help Ripple stage a comeback? After launching PYUSD, PayPal's stablecoin has encountered headwinds, with its market cap and circulating supply facing a Waterloo. While the stablecoin business is lucrative, not everyone can profit from it. Remeasuring the world with cryptocurrency. Grasp a 24-hour wealth code and slowly become rich together. April 9th, Tuesday. So how is the crypto news? So I'm Zhu. Welcome to Headline sponsored by DeepCoin. After weak fluctuations and accumulation, Bitcoin has not disappointed, returning above 71,000 US dollar. Bitcoin's market cap has also risen from 1.27 trillion to 1.4 trillion. Currently, the total cryptocurrency market cap is 2.68 trillion, with Bitcoin accounting for about 52.2%. Over the past 30 days, Bitcoin has experienced a 10% level of wide fluctuation. Since Bitcoin's pullback from 73,000, its market share has still been able to maintain around this level, indicating that Bitcoin remains the dominant force in the market. Now, Bitcoin is facing the strong resistance level of 72,000 again. From the stability and trend of its market share, Bitcoin is still relatively strong, perhaps waiting for the final push before the halving. Over the past months, the significant pullback in Bitcoin has greatly dampened market sentiment, especially after last week's correction. Although Bitcoin has clearly rebounded in the past few days, the funding rate has not shown a significant increase, indicating that market sentiment is beginning to balance out, and the bullish sentiment has cooled significantly. Overly emotional markets can lead to FOMO and over-leveraging, and violent pullbacks can shake out weak hands. If you're a dollar cost averaging or a spot holder, setting up a 10% to 20% stop loss as a defensive measure can allow you to ignore the wide market fluctuations. The closer we get to the key battleground, the more vigilant we need to be against sudden price movements. Each time the market heats up, Bitcoin is the first to ignite the bull market, followed by altcoins catching up and finally meme coins going wild. When Bitcoin was at 73,000, it's triggered a strong bullish sentiment and long positions. However, after the appropriate pullback, these long positions have been liquidated and the market's bullish sentiment has gradually stabilized. This has provided a healthier opportunity for Bitcoin. Currently, the daily trading volume Bitcoin futures is around 130 billion, not only lower than last week's 170 billion, but also lower than the 280 billion in early March. Despite the price difference not being too large, the trading volume has halved, indicating that the market is in a state of balanced gaming and speculation. If Bitcoin attempts to break through 73,000 US dollar this time, the resistance it encounters will be relatively small. If there is a positive news catalyst, the possibility of Bitcoin reaching 72,000 is relatively high. The highly anticipated Bitcoin halving is about to occur when the block height reaches 840,000. Data shows that fourth halving is expected to occur at 5:54 p.m. Taiwan time on April 20th, with less than 11 days to go. The Bitcoin block reward will decrease from 6.25 to 3.125 coins. The market generally expects this halving to be a major catalyst for BTC's rise, including Anthony Scaramucci, the founder of U.S. hedge fund SkyBridge Capital.
In an interview with CNBC, Anthony Scaramucci expressed excitement, stating that the upward potential for Bitcoin remains enormous. He conservatively estimates that Bitcoin will surge to a peak of $170,000 in this current bull market cycle. Furthermore, he points out that the long-term market value of Bitcoin could reach half of gold's valuation, implying a potential future price surge to a staggering $400,000. It's worth noting that Anthony Scaramucci speaks highly of Bitcoin's future value.
I see Bitcoin still as a technical asset that's still adopting. It's about a 6% global adoption in terms of world's population. That puts it around 1998 for Web 1, just to give you the arc of it. So I don't see it that way, that there's a big currency issue. I don't think it becomes a Bitcoin standard, but I do think it becomes a digital store of value akin to gold.
In fact, Bitcoin spot ETFs have attracted over 10 billion in inflows within just 3 months, a speed that even surpasses the gold ETF GLD. Anthony's prediction of the 170,000 threshold is certainly eye-catching for many investors, as Bitcoin has already shown a strong upward momentum in the current market environment. Of course, the 400,000 prediction is within a longer time frame, and market volatility is inevitable. But Anthony Scaramucci's confidence reflects the infinite possibilities of the cryptocurrency market. Let's wait and see, hoping that Bitcoin's future performance will live up to the expectations and usher in a new era of digital assets. In recent years, people in the crypto industry have known that Hong Kong has started to embrace crypto. But what they may not know is that the traditional finance sector in Hong Kong has actually been struggling these past few years. If we look at Q1 2024, the average daily trading volume was only 936 billion HKD, far less than the previous years. Affected by various factors, the Hong Kong government has also been eating into its savings. Hong Kong's retail industry has also shrunk dramatically, with Hong Kong people flocking to Shenzhen on weekends to shop, and Sam's Club stores packed with Hong Kong consumers. Mainland Chinese consumers rarely go to Hong Kong anymore, as prices are high and the service poor. Not high-end customers just go to Europe and the US, or convenient to travel to Southeast Asia for their needs. If it weren't for the crypto industry, I wouldn't even bother going to Hong Kong. Looking at all this, everyone can see the predicament the Hong Kong government is facing currently. That's why Hong Kong has embraced Web3 so enthusiastically. So how is the overall Web3 environment in Hong Kong at the moment?
In June 2023, the Hong Kong Securities and Futures Commission launched the VASP licensing system, attracting a large number of crypto companies to start businesses in Hong Kong. Additionally, Hong Kong is accelerating its layout in areas such as spot ETFs and stablecoins. News suggests that Hong Kong spot ETFs could be launched as early as this month or next quarter. Bitcoin hasn't disappointed investors, reaching a high of $72,797 last night, with significant institution demand driven by recent Bitcoin spot ETF developments and the upcoming fourth halving event. Bitcoin's network hash rate has become the focus of attention for many.
Yes, there's no need to worry about the halving. We have Bitcoin at such a low cost. What else is there to say? Just mine it. Returning to Hong Kong, other than crypto, there are actually not many other options for Hong Kong right now. As for whether crypto can provide a transfusion for the Hong Kong government to cover the bleeding of other industries in the short term, it currently looks very difficult. For most projects, they can only hand a plaque in Hong Kong and raise funds there. But ultimately, they still head to major exchanges. But I believe Hong Kong will find a way to keep this cash flow. After all, what is the path to get rich if not crypto? In the turbulent blockchain industry, Ripple has always been a high-profile player. Not long ago, due to the increasing cost of XRP cross-border payment and MoneyGram remittance gold needing to establish third-party relationships with decentralized crypto exchanges, Ripple terminated its partnership with MoneyGram. Later, Santander Bank, one of Europe's largest banks, decided to no longer cooperate with Ripple after realizing that using XRP could not meet its customers' needs. The weak demand for XRP payments led to many investors to start questioning its future. Faced with this dilemma, Ripple has decided to take an unconventional path and enter the stablecoin market, trying to save its fate by launching a US dollar-pegged stablecoin. So, can Ripple win this battle, and can XRP turn the tables and become the master?
Predictions suggest that by 2028, the stablecoin market could exceed $28 trillion. In this market, Tether and Circle have already captured the vast majority of market share. with USDT holding a market share of 76.3% and USDC approaching 20%. Faced with such a competitive landscape, why is Ripple still determined to enter? The demand for stablecoins continues to expand. For Ripple, this is a rare opportunity. As Ripple's Chief Technology Officer David Schwartz puts it, launching stablecoins can make Ripple a non-interest-bearing bank. Exploring the stablecoin market helps expand Ripple's market share.
In the cryptocurrency space, stablecoins are considered one of the most important tools, whether on centralized or decentralized trading platforms. Whether in the spot or future markets, most transactions are denominated in stablecoins. Although the overall market capitalization of stablecoins in the cryptocurrency space is not very impressive, the profitability is actually quite considerable. This seems to be the reason why companies like PayPal, First Digital Trust, and Ripple are rushing to enter this field. The cake is simply too big to ignore. However, this battle is not an easy one. Ripple not only faces strong competitors, but also the uncertainty of regulations. Over the past few years, Ripple has been facing various regulatory scrutiny, which poses a certain threat to its future development. Additionally, investors hold different views on Ripple's decisions. Some believe that launching a stablecoin is a wise move to save Ripple's fate, while others are concerned that it may further weaken the position of XRP, relegating it to a supporting role in the Ripple ecosystem. Whether Ripple can win this battle is full of unknowns. However, one thing is certain, Ripple has taken the first step to enter the stablecoin market, and it remains to be seen how it will proceed going forward. If it can be said that Ripple's entry into the stablecoin arena was a last-ditch effort, then the entry of the payment giant PayPal into the stablecoin market seems to have a bit of a mercenary flavor to it. In 2023, the stablecoin issuer Tether, the company behind USDT, made a killing with a net profit of around $6.2 billion. This astonishing profitability is not only among the best in the crypto world, but also places it at the top of publicly traded traditional financial companies. Tether is almost the most profitable crypto company outside of the trading platforms. Seeing USDT quietly amassing wealth, many large institutions have joined the stablecoin race to grab a slice of the cake. In August last year, PayPal joined the stablecoin market, issuing the PYUSD stablecoin, which is supported by US dollar deposits, short-term treasuries, and other cash equivalents, and is compliant.
Why now? We do think that stablecoins are the killer app for blockchain technologies right now. And obviously, we are a payments company. We are very intrigued about technologies that can impact the payment space, and the innate advantages in terms of cost and programmability and settlement time of stablecoins are something that we cannot just sit out.
8 months after its launch, PYUSD has become one of the major stablecoins, although at the beginning of 2024, the market cap of the stablecoin PYUSD doubled within a month, reaching a historic high of $312 million on February 26th. Since then, its market cap has become consistently declining. In addition, the circulation of PYUSD was $301 million in January, reached its peak in February at $304 million, and in March, the circulation of PYUSD was only $188.5 million, a 39% decrease from February.
If it can be said that Ripple's entry into the stablecoin arena was a last-ditch effort, then the entry of the payment giant PayPal into the stablecoin market seems to have a bit of a mercenary flavor to it. In 2023, the stablecoin issuer Tether, the company behind USDT, made a killing with a net profit of around $6.2 billion. This astonishing profitability is not only among the best in the crypto world, but also places it at the top of publicly traded traditional financial companies. Tether is almost the most profitable crypto company outside of the trading platforms. Seeing USDT quietly amassing wealth, many large institutions have joined the stablecoin race to grab a slice of the cake. In August last year, PayPal joined the stablecoin market, issuing the PYUSD stablecoin, which is supported by US dollar deposits, short-term treasuries, and other cash equivalents, and is compliant.
The probability of the Federal Reserve maintaining interest rates unchanged in May stands at 100%. The likelihood of the Fed keeping rates steady in June is 48.7%, with a 51.3% chance of a cumulative 25 basis point rate cut and a 0 chance of a cumulative 50 basis point rate cut. The total value of Bitcoin collateral assets under Athena's USDE has surpassed $550 million, accounting for 26% of its total reserve assets. Among these, holdings on Binance exceed $420 million, approximately $95.6 million on OKX, and around $38.4 million on Deribit. According to hackers, personal information of over 5 million Salvadorans has been leaked since last Saturday, marking the country's most severe data security incident in history. The stolen information includes names, birthdays, phone numbers, addresses, and even high-definition watermark-free profile pictures. Ripple's CEO Brad believes that, spurred by the approval of spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds in the U.S. in January and the upcoming mining reward halving later this month, the value of the cryptocurrency market could nearly double by the end of this year, reaching $50 trillion. Musk recently stated in an interview that if AGI, artificial general intelligence, is defined as being smarter than the smartest human, he believes it could happen as soon as next year or by 2026.